HD Woodson Senior High School hosts 3 STEM academies: finance, IT, and engineering. The directors, advisors, and coordinators for the STEM academies honored the STEM advisory board with a luncheon this summer. And this is what happened.
Okay.
Yes, Mrs. Chairman.
Well, we just wanted to have this lunch today in utter appreciation for 2 main folks, our board and our teachers. Without our board, we would not have done the resume writing workshop, which literally those resumes will stick with our children forever at this point. It's going to be what they build every single resume based off of is what we did together this year. We wouldn't have had the mock interviews where we had over 45 students do mock interviews, which then transitioned into actual interviews for their internships. And together, it sounds like we have over 30 students doing internships this summer in the virtual workspace, which is incredible. And then our teachers, literally every single day, you united our students. You created culture in a virtual space, which is difficult to say the least. You built relationships through a screen. And most importantly, you just provided so much empathy and grace for our students that they felt safe, comfortable, and willing to do the added extras that the board was offering them. And I think that ultimately when we did our end of year celebration, we had over 40 students show up on a 3:30 call at the end of a day on Thursday, when we know they typically take Fridays off. I think that speaks volumes to just like the connections that our teachers created and worked on that made them entrust in the board, and knowing that that was an avenue that was going to give them great strength in the future. So thank you all. We love you, we appreciate you, and we are so excited for next year to just truly hit the ground running and just continue to explode in all the positive ways we can. Thank you guys.
Awesome.
Good afternoon. My name is Tyrone Green, and I am the co-chair of the HD Woodson NAF Academy. As we are closing out this year on this amazing day with the sun out and just on the field, and we have the amazing men and women who supported the SNAP program. The only thing that could be said is that well done. We've had an amazing year. We've done some great things. We were able to see our students take on COVID-19 and be able to adjust and adapt, and we're just so grateful for that. We're grateful for our partners that we're able to partner with, the Blacks in Government. We're thankful for Pepsi. But after we're thankful for all of the teachers and all of the members of our board who supported it. But now we're more grateful for what we want to do next. We're looking for to do more, to be more. It has to be that way. Once you climb one mountain, you look to climb another mountain. And our board, we're looking for more people to do more activities, to be more of an impact, to make a difference. So with that, I just want to say thank you for a job well done. Looking forward to doing even more next year. Thank you. The question you asked was what type of people we're looking for.
For work-based learning.
For work-based learning. Right now at HD Woodson, we have 3 different academies. We have one for accounting, we have one for engineering, one for computer science. We're looking for people who have a passion for those areas, not just to work in those areas, but people who love what they do and can be able to infuse that passion and that love for that. So that's what we're really looking for, and we're excited because we know people are out there.
So they come into the school and interact with the students for about an hour? How does that work?
Typically, we can do it either way. Right now, because our situation where we're coming out of COVID-19, we're looking for people to participate in the program in what kind of way. We'll meet them where they're at. If they can come into the school, that would be great. But also, if they can't, we can definitely try to set up some Zoom calls. But I think whatever way that they can make a difference in the lives of the students, I think it's a beginning. We're open to that.
Right, and the idea is to give the students exposure to professionals working in fields that they might be interested in as a career in the future. Right?
Exactly. That is what the ideal is. The ideal is even not only to help them get exposed, but for be able to light a fire to make them passionate about it. I think that's really what it is, passion. A lot of people have jobs that they don't like, but we're hoping that we can meet these young people and let them meet other people who have a passion for whatever that field is, and maybe that can be a lifetime mentor.
Cool.
That's it.
That's good. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. What do you feel were some of the greatest accomplishments and obstacles that we faced in this season?
Well, obviously the greatest obstacle was COVID-19. I think we had to pivot from in-class learning to doing everything virtually, and keeping the kids engaged, the students engaged and focused like throughout, not just like every day, but all day, every day, was a challenge. And the team from the three academies did a great job providing like wraparound services to understand like where people work. So, families moved out of the area. Children moved to in the homes of their grandparents or uncles somewhere out of the area in some cases. So we understood where they were and did everything we could to keep them engaged throughout the crisis.
If there was something that you'd want to see to happen next, what would that one thing you'd want to see? What would you want to see to happen next with everything that you've seen so far?
We've been building a foundation with the NAF Academies here at HD Woodson to increase the learning experience for our scholars, and we kept that going through COVID because of the foundation that we've built. So I'd really like to see the scholars come back, open up the school in full, and come back and continue that experience, continue to grow, not just as scholars, but as community members, community leaders in our city. I'd like to see that light for their future, like really take root and burn bright, and like see them, the ones who want to go to college go out and find scholarships. I mean, we do actually a great job helping them, the students who want to go to college, helping them find those opportunities, find scholarship money to make that happen. We've also got a bunch of vocational programs for the kids who don't want to go to college, and but we want to prepare them for a career, for a meaningful career. So we've had a lot of interest in entrepreneurship. We brought in Luncheon Dumas recently. She owns her own. She's a stylist. She owns her own shop, and she talked to the kids about that. And again, a lot of interest there. She did a wonderful job. So we want to. We're always looking for more people to come in and share their professional work experience with the scholars, to expose them to things that they may not be aware of. They might have an interest in something, but don't know how to turn that into a business. So we want to help them do that. So it's been my honor to have opportunities to work with the folks here at HD Woodson and our future generation of Washingtonians.
One final question: if you had one word to sum up this year, what would that one word be and why?
Man, one word. I almost said it. I almost had it. I had the perfect word. Recreate or recreate. Recreate.
Okay.
So we've had. I think everyone had some trajectory that they were headed in, and when that gets interrupted on this level, and it's never happened in our lifetimes. This reset, this opportunity to recreate. So I hope everybody had the chance, or were able to focus well enough to figure out, I really want to do this, or this thing I've been doing, and why am I doing that? The whole work at home, learn at home, doing everything from home. There were opportunities created there, and there, some things like went away because of it. But this is a cliche now, but necessity really is the mother of invention. So if you still have to figure out how to get something done, and the way you used to do it isn't there anymore, and you managed to figure out how to do it.
Yep.
That's a wonderful thing. So you recreated that.
Excellent. Thank you. We got you, brother. You're like, man, you got me.
Okay.
I lost it. I know, right? Well, anyway, I just want to say thank you all for being such a great support to us. I love Woodson because if I didn't, I would not still be here. I wouldn't even want to look at it. I would have just blocked those 3 years out. But it did so much for me and for all the other alumni that work with me in the whole Alumni Association. We have great memories of pride, of joy, of what we learned socially, what we learned academically. We learned so much, had so many great experiences we still talk about today. We get together and we talk about all those different things because we love it. And we want the other young people coming after us to have those same experiences. So we had a great time here. We just want to give back. We want to pour into them. We want to see them say the same thing about Woodson and grow up and do all that God wants them to do, fulfill their purpose, fulfill their destiny, be happy, well-rounded individuals. But I thank you for support because it was great work working with the mock interviews,
Yes.
the resume writing. Yeah, so much fun. We love those young people. It was so great to just pour into them and talk with them and hear their hearts and their minds and where they are. It was so much fun. And all the other activities, all the relationships that we're forging right now, it's been wonderful. I look forward to working with you all more. I appreciate you supporting me and all the Alumni Association and the Whole Advisory Committee. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Fisher, we're rolling.
I really am with what Julie said, but I would also add that it's always a pleasure working with great folks that their main goal is helping children be the best that they can be. I love that. I've done that for years, and I've tried to keep it going. But I also want to apologize. This was not my best year. I mean, I did not adjust to the pandemic as well as I should have. Of course, that's looking back. I met when the pandemic first started, and my son and my grandchildren came to my house. They got keys, right? They knocked on the door and says, "We can't come in." And you know, that sort of, we all had to adjust and learn how to make it to this point and to make it through. So I wasn't at the top of my game, and I feel a little sorry about that. But there's another year, and I look forward to doing better. You know? So y'all keep me on that.
Yeah.
Now, with years, I'm going to just add one more thing. Yes, I am a former educator. I do live in this community. I've taught, and I never was a principal, just an acting principal in the summer. I was an assistant principal for a while, as well as a teacher of history, not the good old STEM programs that we need so desperately. Thank you, everyone. Good day.
Thank you, Mr. Fisher.
So 2021 has been a school year like no other. I've learned so much about my scholars, learned so much about myself as an educator, and realized what's most important. And what's most important is relationship building. Yes, we want our kids to excel. We want them to learn everything about STEM, but we want them to know about themselves, and we want to know about them. So to me as an educator, 2021 brought to me the importance of relationship building and making sure that people are okay within themselves. And that has been my takeaway from being here working during the pandemic, during the coronavirus. I just want to take a moment to actually highlight the lifelines of our program, which are our coordinators, Ms. Tasha Sherrill and Ms. Maya Henderson, the new Mrs. Henderson, excuse me. They are the lifelines of our program. They are the ones that help build those relationships and pump their blood, and we would not be the program that we are without them. So I just wanted to take a moment to recognize them for what they bring, for their uniqueness and organic energy that they bring to our program. We love them and we need them, and they're so necessary. So thank you.
Okay, and we're rolling.
Hello, I am Tasha Sherrill. I am the NAF Engineering and Business Academy Coordinator. This is my first year at HD Woodson, and I would like to say I love it here. Some of the programs that we were working on in the engineering department were with UDC and Engineering Tomorrow. They provided kits for our students so they could get hands-on real-world experience while at home. Although we were going through a pandemic, it was very challenging for all of us. They made sure, and also with our fabulous teachers, that our kids were still on point with learning engineering. Also, we have a partnership with NSBE Junior, which is the National Society of Black Engineers Junior. and our students were able to participate in some workshops with them as well. And also the electric vehicle team, where our students got to race virtually with other schools. I'm not sure about placing, but they did an amazing job just by showing up and trying. So with that, I just want to say thank you to our fabulous board, who was responsible for making sure we had an outstanding end of the year celebration. They provided a lot of gifts and giveaways. Anything that we need from our fabulous board and alumni association, they were always willing to give to us. And again, to our fabulous teachers and outstanding NAF leaders. Just in a nutshell, it's been a fabulous year, and I look forward to working more with HD Woodson. Have a good day. Thank you.
Good job. Good job. We are rolling.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maya Henderson, and I am the Academy Coordinator for Information Technology. Everyone knows in this virtual world, it was a challenge. It was very difficult for all of us to adjust. But this year, we were able to beat some of the odds when it came to virtual instruction and providing additional opportunities for our students as far as work-based learning. This year we had to do virtual mock interviews and virtual resume writing workshops for our students. We are proud to report that we had over 40 students participate in these endeavors. Our students work with our board members and alumni from Woodson to build their resumes and to also work through some of the kinks of doing a resume. So we are really proud of the work that our students have done. They were able to take these resumes and go into a real internship interview. And we have over 35 students, close to 40 students, that will be interning this summer with one of our NAF Academy partners. So we're really excited about this. We hope each year that our numbers will grow. We definitely are pushing for at least 60 to 70 students next school year. And when we get back into our new normal, hopefully our internships next year will be in person. So thank you all for your support, and please send all your resources and support to HD Woodson. Thank you.
That's very good. How was teaching online different from teaching in person?
Okay, well, teaching online was a lot different because, one, I had to keep students motivated, keep them interested, make sure they were paying attention, and as well as make sure they were enjoying the process of engineering. I really, really enjoyed continuing the relationships with my juniors and seniors and establishing relationships with my sophomores. Looking forward to continued growth with my sophomores and juniors, as well as just seeing the program continue to grow. As one of the teachers, Ms. Sykes, NAF Engineering, growing the program from its infancy into where it is now, I am just so proud. All I can say is that I'm proud of the effort that the students have made. I'm proud of the camaraderie and the togetherness of our staff, of the board, of us, the staff and board and students together as we intersect in each other's lives, and just the continued excellence that is going to be what we see moving forward. And thanks to all students, thanks to parents, because without you all, we don't have students. And just looking forward to see how the Warriors, NAF, and engineering, and just all of NAF continue to move forward.
Great, thanks. So what was your biggest surprise, your biggest joy during the year?
So all of the partnerships that we had where our students were able to actually do hands-on activities, especially with our Engineering Tomorrow partner. They actually created kits, disseminated the kits, and especially our coordinators and our directors who drove to students' houses and dropped off the kits so that when class was in session, they would have what they needed. And it just speaks to the dedication of our NAF program here at HD Woodson, and it speaks to the dedication of our partners, and it speaks to the dedication of our students that they wanted to be continually engaged.
Great. You ready to go back to class in school, in the physical school?
I have gotten used to being online and having distance learning, but I do want to see my kids. I do want to, especially my sophomores who I haven't had a lot of FaceTime with, other than by screen. But yes, I definitely am ready to see them and interface with them again.
Great. That's wonderful. Thanks so much. We're rolling.
Hi, and my name is Latara Myers, and I am the newest teacher to the NAF Academy with the Academy of Finance. I am so excited to be a teacher, the first teacher in the NAF Academy. So I teach Finance 1 and Finance 2 to our students here at Woodson Senior High School. I'm also a gym of Woodson Senior High School. I've been here at Woodson now. This coming school year would be my 23rd year at Woodson. So I'm deep in a lot of tradition that Woodson Senior High School has to offer. I was here when we had the Academy before, and now I'm so excited that the Academy is back. Under the lead direction of my director, Elizabeth Dunn, we are ready, we are ready, we are ready. As they say, be NAF ready, we are Woodson NAF Academy of Finance ready. We're just willing to let our students know the power of finance, the power of money, all the things that they can do, being an entrepreneur, being an accountant, whatever it is in the financial academies, it is here for them. And we're just here to take this academy to the next level and be NAF ready.
Good, thanks.